Hello, this is Lilibet speaking, and for today we are gonna be talking about the infections. This is the unit number 24. So let's get started with infections. Okay, what is an infection? Let's see. An infection is a medical condition resulting from the invasion and proliferation or growth of pathogenic microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, or fungi within the body. Most infections establish themselves acutely with sudden onset, but they can occasionally evolve into long-term chronic or degenerative diseases. So, infectious agents or pathogens. Pathogens are the organisms that cause illness. They commonly include bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa. Larger parasites may be also involved. And we also have the healthcare. Professionals frequently use the informal terms microbes or bugs as general labels for these disease-causing agents. So let's see, clinical manifestation. This is the first step for you to get an infection. You get the fever or pyrexia. Associated terminology and symptoms. You got fever, as I said, known as pyrexia also. It refers to an abnormally high body temperature, sometimes described as having a pyrexia of unknown origin, known as PUO or PUO. A febrile, the opposite state, meaning free from fever or having a normal temperature, and rigor, a violent shivering or trembling that often signals a rapid rise in the body temperature. Let's see the symptoms. So, fever is often accompanied by sweating, shivers, or chills, and a general feeling of malaise, which is unwellness or lack of energy. And let's see now the source of transmission and prevention of these infections. Source of infection. Infections can be endogenous, meaning originating from microorganisms already existing within the patient, such as in the throat or on the skin. And we have alternatively, they can be exogenous, meaning originating from sources outside the patient's body. Spread and transmission. Infections can be transmitted in various ways. We have through direct or indirect contact between people, and we have via human carriers who harbor the pathogen and can spread it without showing any symptoms themselves. Also, we have from non-human sources, including animals like cattle or dogs, and inanimate objects or media like contaminated water or food. Prevention measures. Many infections are preventable through public health measures. Immunization, for example, is a process of providing immunity, often through vaccines, for example, against measles or rubella. And we have drug prophylaxis. This is taking medication to prevent an infection from occurring, for example, medication for malaria. Infections timeframes. This is the last part of infections. Timeframes. We have the incubation period and a period of ineffectivity. In the first one, the time interval between initial exposure to the pathogen and the appearance of the first symptoms, and in the period of ineffectivity is when the duration during which an infected person is capable of transmitting the disease to others. So it was all from Infections chapter 24 from Professional English and Use. My name is Lilibet. Thanks for watching.